Welcome to recording state and local refunds. State and local refunds only have to be, so it's prior year state and local refunds. If I scroll down here, they only have to be recorded as income on the current year's tax return if taxpayer last year itemized their deductions. They recorded the Schedule A, which would claim property taxes, mortgage interest, and also what you paid in state and city income taxes. And that's why the clients have to report if they received a refund from state and city last year income on this year's tax return. So you first need to know, one, did they have a refund from state and city last year? And two, did they itemize their deductions? And when they itemized, did they use their state and city income taxes as a deduction? So the form that they're going to receive typically, and they don't normally receive this timely, so it usually doesn't come until into February. Sometimes clients have already filed their tax returns. And so we get a lot of calls usually when these come in to make sure that this is put on their tax return. So for Michigan, it's going to be a 1099-G. It'll show the refund amount right here. It's going to show the year. Scroll down here, the 1099-G for the city. City usually gets these out late, and we do get quite a bit of calls to make sure that they were reported on the tax return, and typically the client wasn't required to report them as income because they didn't itemize. They may not even been a homeowner, so typically you're not going to file a Schedule A unless you're a homeowner. This example, we have $15 of income or refund they received in 2015, so they received box 3, it's 2015. So the reason these are being sent out is if they need to be included on the current year's 2016 tax return as income, then you report it on there. But that's only if they filed a Schedule A in 2015. So now I'm going to go back and show you where it goes. So it's going to go on in screen 3, income, and then right here, line 10, taxable refund state taxes. Now if they did itemize and they received a state refund, and we did the return last year, so 2015, the state refund will actually populate right here in the taxpayer column here. So there's nothing really you have to do, just verify that they received that. Local tax, you actually will have to either look at the last year's tax return or wait for that 1099-G to come, and then you can actually put the city refund in here. But again, that's only if, let me pull up Drake real quick because this is a little confusing. So right here I have Schedule A itemized deductions. I'm going to click on that. If you look right here, taxes you paid, income taxes. What goes on this line right here are state and city income taxes. And typically we don't have to key anything in here because it's automatically being pulled from the W-2. But these are actually state and city income taxes are being claimed as a deduction on the Schedule A if they're able to itemize their deductions. And I'll refer you to the Schedule A section chapter on what an itemized deduction is. So if they are able to claim these deductions and they get a refund on their prior year return, then they're required to record that as income right here on screen 3, line 10, taxable refunds, state taxes, and local taxes. But the confusion happens is when the client receives these, not this one, receives the 1099s, and they think it's income, and sometimes our preparers put it down as income when they don't have to because the client never itemized the year before. So you just want to make sure, you might have to pop in the last year's tax return and look to see, did they do a Schedule A? And a lot of the returns are done in January and early February. They did not do a Schedule A because they're not homeowners, and that's normally what you need to be to file a Schedule A. Thank you.